Things have fallen apart. The center can no longer hold. Kenya lost to Madagascar in the penalties. Kenya missed 2 penalties. Madagascar missed only 1. And that's how Kenya has been eliminated in the quarterfinals. Madagascar was considered an underdog. Kenya was the favorite to win not only against Madagascar, but even to win the entire CHAN tournament. And if you look at things very diligently, since this tournament started, Kenya had never lost any single game. In fact, Kenya even beat Morocco, an African giant in football. All that time, Rigathi Gachagua was away in the US. Upon Rigathi Gachagua returning to Kenya, the first match Kenya has played, Kenya has lost. If you look at those sequence of events, Kenyans are pointing accusing fingers at Rigathi Gachagua. Kenyans see Rigathi Gachagua as a bad omen. He is the reason why Kenya lost to an underdog, to Madagascar. I've gone through several online pages, and Kenyans are speaking in one voice. They see Rigathi Gachagua as a bad omen, the person who has contributed to Kenya losing. Yesterday, I stated very clearly that Kenyans are very religious, very spiritual people. They see things from spiritual realms. One person who is surely regretting why he made a post after Harambee Stars lost is none other than Kalonzo Musyoka. Let's have a look at Kalonzo's post and see on how Kenyans reacted. I've checked at Rigathi Gachagua's social media pages. He has not yet updated the events. And your guess can be as good as mine why Rigathi has not shared out his message to the Harambee Stars. Kalonzo Musyoka, the Harambee Stars, you gave us the opportunity to believe, to dream, to be part of this beautiful game. You dug deep, and I salute you, our Harambee Stars. Our 12th man, you all are incredible. Your voices rang loudly and proudly in every corner of our beautiful land. Continue to support Total Energies CHAN 2024. That's Kalonzo's message to the Harambee Stars immediately after the loss. I know from where Kalonzo is, he might be regretting that post. Kenyans are attacking Kalonzo and also attacking Rigathi Gachagua. They see the duo as the bad omen. Let's have a look on how Kenyans responded. Fildan Tendet, you could have told Gashagua to remain in US. Kipkoech Kirui, bad omen just arrived from USA. Juma Silas, your friend caused all that. He would have stayed there until we finished CHAN. Sang Silagon Laban, we blame Mr. Quarter Term. Mutua Mulumba, you and Gashagua are bad omen. Munene Anthony, bad omen. Ruth Mumbi, bad omen was around. Felix Onyango, is USA too occupied to contain Gashagua? Agostino N. Liaduma, you come to watching game, we lose. Those are just some of the comments from Kenyans. But if you look at the comments, over 99% of the comments are pointing accusing fingers at Rigathi Gachagua. He is the bad omen. He is the person who has made Harambee Stars to lose. When he was away, Harambee Stars had been winning. Why is it that upon him landing in Kenya, Harambee Stars suddenly loses? I want us to dig deep into this for Kenyans to understand the political implications of all this. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Let's proceed. In our yesterday's analysis, I explained very well that Rigathi Gachagua stood between a rock and a very hard place. If things were to go wrong in Kenya, and more so if Harambee Stars were to perform poorly, all the blame games were going to be on Rigathi Gachagua. And it's actually true. Harambee Stars has lost, and Kenyans in unison are speaking one language. Gashagua is the bad omen. That's something I did explain in our yesterday's analysis. And Kenyans seeing Rigathi Gachagua as a bad omen, that can have some negative implications on Rigathi Gachagua's political career. And I've even seen some Kenyans saying that even come 2027, Rigathi Gachagua and his team will not make it because Rigathi has bad luck. Everything he touches fizzles out, withers. As a deputy president, he could not even complete or finish his one term. He was impeached. It's very rare for such top politicians to be impeached. Rigathi was impeached, a whole deputy president. To make matters even worse, his own area member of parliament, Madira MP, also cast his vote to impeach Rigathi. So bad luck seems to be following Rigathi Gachagua. Yesterday, when he arrived at JKIA, we all saw what happened. There was total confusion in Rigathi Gachagua's camp. You could even think maybe Rigathi Gachagua was being mishandled or was being pickpocketed. Total confusion. Harambee Stars loss has a clear bearing to Rigathi Gachagua's political fortunes. This might dent Rigathi Gachagua's political fortune. A perception will easily be created that he is number one Kenya's enemy. And that will augur very badly for him politically. And now to the opposition, Harambee Stars loss deals the opposition a very big blow because looking on how Kenyans are now responding, the opposition is now being branded as Kenya's number one enemy. Besides Gashagua being seen as the enemy, the opposition is now also being seen as the enemy. And should any leader in the opposition post something, Kenyans are attacking them. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give the video a like. Make sure you don't miss our next analysis. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.